Hey, welcome guys. And as you may see, this time it's not about Molten Strike. Hey, what a surprise, right? So I played Endless Stealth and I played a kind of tanky character to progress very fast and very safe without dying a lot and can do some insane nodes. And I thought myself, hey, let's do this build in softcore and upgrade with strong uniques and strong items to make it very good. So you all know about Val Arc Ignite. This one is something special. And let's not going into any details. Let's go with just a map showcase. For this we are on a Ash Bridgestone, Ash level 70. Just to show you what this build is about. So this build is an Val Arc Ignite build, but it's also Tempest Shield Ignite. So I've gone for a max block character that replenishes a lot of energy shield. At the moment I'm very low because, hey, I'm only level 88. But this thing is just a walking simulator. So I don't have to press Val Arc even. I can just walk around and go with my Tempest Shield Ignite one and get the insane Herald of Ash explosions. And this is not even a 6-link, by the way. At the moment I'm still working on the build. But it's just a kind of auto-bomberish character, just walking around and blocking stuff. Meanwhile, everything dies to my Ignite proliferations. And talking about Ignite proliferations, you can press Arc for sure for clear, but you can also do is pressing Val Arc button right here. Okay, this was a bad spot. So normally in those Bridgestone areas you can just press Val Arc right here, and then you will have the insane proliferations going around. As you may see, all those Ignite pops kicking in, and Defend of Flames proliferation or Ignite proliferation or Barracks Respite, whatever you want to prefer, is just clearing the whole screen, on more just the one screen. And as you may see, those red circles on the ground, if a monster's running into the circles, they're gonna be ignited as well. So these are my leftover ignites, so I lure this one into here and they get ignited. And then they die. So yeah, this build is just all about blocking, walking around, and pressing Val Arc if you need to. You don't need normal Arc. You can just press normal Arc if you want to, but it's all about Tempest Shield. So on bossing, it looks like something like this. Staying AFK next to the boss, and your Tempest Shield is gonna deal your whole damage. And that's the build for you. So as you may see, I just stand there blocking everything, every spell, every attack, just everything. And yeah, with that, I don't lose any energy shield at all. So this is a kind of RF, as a Righteous Fire Ignite, Val Arc Ignite, but on a different type of level. So let's talk about the build. Of course, we are an Elementalist because we need Ignite. So what is this build about? So it's all about playing with Aegis Aurora. So as you may know, there's this insane frenzy charge build with Doriani's prototype that recovers all energy shield with Aegis Aurora. So Aegis Aurora is a very good shield in this league, and it's gonna be nerfed hardcore next league. So I thought, hey, it would be really nice to pull a build off with Aegis Aurora before it's gonna be hardcore nerfed and that next league, because it's getting nerfed 100% sure, or the mechanic, how it works, gonna get nerfed. So yeah, let's play just an Aegis Aurora build. And yeah, and the stat line, replenish energy shield by 2% of armor when you block, is the insane node or the insane modifier on the shield, what makes it so good. Because at the moment we are running on 44k armor. If I'm pressing my flasks, we are on 71k, and it's not even finished. I'm not done with this character. I'm only level 88, and I don't have the insane determination and the insane defiance banner at the moment. Where is it? It's right here. If I switch this, then we're gonna have a lot more armor, and it's gonna be more superior. So this is Alex Aurora for you. So we have an insane amount of armor which will replenish a lot of energy shield. An insane amount of energy shield. And therefore we're also playing Divine Shield. So Divine Shield says cannot recover energy shield above armor. A 3% of physical damage prevented from hits is recently is regenerated as energy shield per second. So if you don't have armor, this node is of course trash. But if you stack armor with grace, iron reflexes, and stuff like that, then it's gonna be really stupid, because yeah, we regen energy shield a lot with Divine Shield node, since we are stacking such much armor. And to get our insane block chance, we play Glancing Blows, because we don't care about taking the damage from blocked hits, 65%. And this is what I've told you in the Molten Strike build. If you don't have a way to regen or to get an insane amount of life recovery from blocks or ES, then Glancing Blows is not that good. It's okay-ish, but not that good. So yeah, this build replenished a lot of energy shield on block, and this by Glancing Blows is so stupid in this one. And here we have a Thread of Hope, and it's the perfect one to allocate Glancing Blows and Divine Shield without skilling so much nodes and saving a lot of skill points. So, and why Tempest Shield? So GGG changed how Tempest Shield works, as you may recognize. Tempest Shield now is an kind of an aura, right? It's just like a herald. So this is my Tempest Shield. It reserves mana now, but therefore Tempest Shield gives you a shit ton of chance to proc spell damage. And they also changed how the multiplier works for Tempest Shield. So now we can just link some gems to it, and we get more damage out from our Tempest Shield. And Tempest Shield will deal about 2 million ignite dot with a tick rate about 500k. So it's okay. It's not an insane ignite multiplier, but a really good multiplier if you just think about that you can't die. Because yeah, we just regen all our energy shield back that we're gonna get. Also, we negate all those hits, basically. I have to make this character a little bit more tankier, and I have to play around some mana reservations, because linking or making a 6-link on Tempest Shield drains a lot of your mana. And this means we need a shit ton of mana reservation. So we have to skill these nodes over here, taking the mana reservation efficiency of skills, of course. Then go over here, take the increased life reservation of skills. And I could have gone with a Impulsor, but then I could not reserve my life. And not be able to reserve life is really bad. Well, it's not that bad, but it makes it really hard to stack all your auras into this character. Yeah. So basically, it's just going for many and a lot of reservation nodes. Here we also have the auras of your skills have increased effect on you, because then we get more armor out of it. We also have here those little clusters, reservation efficiency. This one I crafted today, and this is just so stupid. Well, it was not this one. The one that I crafted that was really stupid is this one over here. This one is insane, by the way. fix a lot of attributes, and introspection will give you also an increased effect of the auras. If you don't know what introspection does. Yeah, 10% increased effect of you on you. So at the moment I'm playing with normal large clusters with Overshock and Sadist, since we are shocking, because we're playing with Shaper of Flames, so we can ignite, and we play with Shaper of Storms, so we always shock and get a better multiplier on it in our ignite. And this also means that Overshock is the best node that we can get for our ignite build. It's better than just a fire cluster. And since we are shocking and igniting, we gain an insane elemental damage multiplier from Sadist. Only chilling is missing, but hey, we don't care about this one. So yeah, it's all about just stacking mana reservation into the tree. I've gone with a Fan of Flames cluster. You don't need Fan of Flames. You can just go with Ignite Proliferation as a gem, or you can go with a Barracks with Spidering. This is, yeah, up to you. I've decided to go with a Fan of Flames cluster, so I have more available slots on the gem section and the rings. But Ignite Proliferation is one of your best DPS gem anyway. Well, not the best, but it's a very good multiplier, so you don't need Fan of Flames. I'm just playing around and will look up what's the best at the end. Maybe I'm just skipping this one and saving some skill tree nodes if I need to, because I don't know how far I'm gonna level this character. At the moment it's level 88. I just spam farmed on, I decided to spam farm in breach stones, so I bought a lot of breach stones. Going into breach stones, then do the hidden invitation, not on this character, on the Molten Strike character, and getting some flawless breach stones to get back the money I invested in leveling this character. So yeah. And for the insane Herald of Edge explosion that you saw, those Despair Herald effect, I'm playing with SNF's Gentle Touch Silk Gloves. I crafted, and this was before I decided to go with SNF Gent, I crafted those gloves over here. Just increased damage over time, fire damage multiplier, fire damage to attacks. I just crafted on it now, but there was just energy shield on it before, don't worry. So those gloves are kinda insane, they are really well rolled, but I decided to go with SNF Gentle Touch gloves because I want to have the Herald explosions kicking in, so to get an insane explosion pop-ups. You just saw them, right? So also I've decided to go with a Blizzard Crown because the added elemental damage or the added cold damage is really insane for Ignite, because it will scale up your Ignite DPS. All flat added damage will scale up your Ignite DPS a lot. Only you need a Redeemer helmet. I've gone with an Emulate and Redeemer for the increased mana efficiency of skills, but at the end Emulate is very bad. I just fucked it up because I didn't recognize that Arc doesn't work with Emulate support. My bad. So normally you would go with a burning support here. So your Arc is a 5 link instead of a 4 link. But yeah, I fucked it up. That's just totally my bad. But nevertheless, the modifier from Emulate, increased ignite duration on enemies, is also a damage multiplier anyway. So it's not that bad. It's just, it's okay. It's not that bad. But yeah, at the moment I'm playing with Astromantis because I need to. I have to craft Amulet. This is my next step for this build, but I wanted to make a showcase for this because it's just a build I'm working on right now. And I've decided to anoint Bulwark because I don't want to spend these points over here. I want to have the chance of block, and I want the increased mana regeneration per block chance, because now with this one I can just click Arc and my mana regens to full if I need Arc on maps. So for Tempest Shield alone you won't need Arc. If you just go with Tempest Shield Ignite because it don't drains mana, you don't care, you can just play with Val Arc and Tempest Shield. That's just basically enough. And I have to go with Whispers of Doom because at the moment I have this flammability ring, so, and to get the temporal chains, which will also increase the ignite duration on enemies. This way, Asenath's gentle touch are very good gloves for this build. I need the additional curse on the skill tree. So there's a lot of things that I can do with this build. I just have to figure it out what kind of gems I want to really use at the end, how the mana reservation will look like, because the problem is having Tempest Shield in a 6 link drains a lot of mana, and therefore I need a shit ton of mana reservation. So yeah, I have to switch up the Determination and Defiance Spender, this one to Anomalous, and this one I have to switch to Determination I have to switch to Divergent, and Determination has to go into the RX Aurora with Arrogant support to get the increased aura effect from my Determination. And I have to kick Purity of Elements after I finish crafting the amulet with the missing elemental resistance. So yeah. And for stun immunity, by the way, I've gone with Soul of the Brine King. You cannot be stunned if you've been stunned or blocked a stunning hit in the past 2 seconds. This means you're basically stun immune, which is kind of nice, and we cannot be frozen. So yeah, just to mention how to fix this problem, maybe I will go with a Chayula here to get some chaos risk and some more energy shield, because we need a threshold about 7k to 8k energy shield for this build to make it really tanky and survive big hits coming in, because if you're dropping to 1k energy shield, then you will just replenish any energy shield after the block, but you have to survive a 7k hit. And this is something I have to work on now, and yeah. Like I said, this is just a quick showcase. I have many stuff to do on this character, just leveling, doing some things on the skill tree, figuring something else out and how I want to play this, because you need gems that will give you a good damage multiplier, but also you need gems that have a low mana multiplier, because 140% mana multiplier is kind of rough to fit in with Tempest Shield. Because sadly, hey, GGG changed Tempest Shield, but they didn't give us a reservation efficiency enchantment for Tempest Shield. So yeah, GGG, if you just see this build, please give Tempest Shield a mana reservation efficiency node, so I can have a lot of fun with this build in the next league. Because in Endless Stealth, I played this as a life stacker on max block, getting a life gain on block shield, plus having all those nodes over here, 80% of damage taken recouped as life. These are really insane. So on life, this works as well with recouped damage taken and some life gain on block nodes. And yeah, it would be really nice if we get the enchantment for mana reservation efficiency on Tempest Shield. And by the way, this is something I bought on the market for like 30 exalts, 25 exalts. It's the Chevrons with an iron reflexes. You need iron reflexes on your Chevrons if you play the version like I do, because iron reflex is just too far away to get, and we need grace and determination so we can stack up a shit ton of armor. Because if I just go with not playing with grace, you see that my armor just is going downhills very hard. So you need an iron reflexes chevrons if you want to go for reservation to reserve your life, to reserve your life to play with more auras. Otherwise, you just can go with an impulsor for the chain explosion instead of the SNF's gentle touch, but therefore or just a breaststone, because breaststone is a really insane armor with a shit ton of armor and the all elemental resistance. But then you just play with chaos inoculation to get chaos immune. But then you just can't take that much auras with you like I have. So yeah. Sorry, this video was not planned and kinda spontaneous, so please excuse anything that's missing. If you're interested in this build and want to see how this character is progressing in the future, or what things are gonna change to this character, let me know down in the comments, and then we can just talk about everything. So yeah. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.